Hey guys and gals, now we're here from Drag Queen Gaming and something on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Promises to Keep. Ugh. Alright, y'all, let's, give me one second, let me make sure my mic is running, y'all. Mic is running, y'all, so let's jump back into Artemis's path, shall we? Alarm saying you were up, and let's go. You know how quickly heat can leach out of a building. Please, just sit. He gestures to the couch, the anxiety now playing in his voice. Is it still recording? We still recording, y'all? Give me 1 second. Yep, okay, we're still recording. Alright. For a moment, the two of them just look at each other. And then Ollie stiffly walks to the couch and sits, averting his eyes. Thank you. The bird turns to me. Have you seen Theo? No, not since this morning. He did say he was going to check on some houses after shoveling. The bird's scowl deepens, his forehead furrowing into a mess of feathery wrinkles. Great! Just great! The front door creaks open and Rofi's head pops through. Hey, Artie, I grabbed Hunter, just like you asked. What's going on? I was just getting to the shoveling groove. The two of them file into the house, stomping the snow off their boots. The power's gone out, Artemis says brusquely, absorbed in his phone. Here, come sit. It'll be easier to discuss from all in one place. Well, what about Theo? He went to check on a few neighbors, but he's still... Yes, I know. The bird cuts him off with a raised talon and slips his phone back into his pocket. I just sent him a text. Hopefully... All of our heads turn to a nearby side table. Wordlessly, Artemis walks over to the table and picks up the phone sitting on its surface. Unfucking believable. Is it? Yep, it's Theo's. Sure, yeah, just wander off into a snowstorm without your phone. Real smart. I'll go get him then. Artemis shakes his head in annoyance, eyes darting around the room. No, you stay here. There's no point in splitting up. Hunter hesitates for a second, then continues lacing up his boots. But he can't be that far. It'll take me a few minutes tops. And what if he's in someone's house, helping them with something? Artemis snaps at Hunter. You could walk right past him and not know. The raccoon recoils slightly at Artemis's tone, then frowns and fires back. So what? I'm just supposed to wait here? Who knows when he'll return? Yes, so we all wait here until then. What's not clicking? Better than all of us just wandering out in the snow with no idea where we're going. Well, Artie, it would only be one of us. Why is it so hard for you two to just sit still? Artemis's voice is hard and flinty now, something near panic reflecting in his wide eyes. In that moment, Ollie stands up from the couch and strides purposefully across the living room. Ollie, where are you going? The dino stops at one of the lamps and flicks the switch a few times. Nothing. Ollie, the power is out. What are you doing? Ollie doesn't answer, just moves on to the next closet lamp. The corner of the room floods with light as the lamp turns on. Oh! Rofi is the first to break the silence. So it was just a circuit breaker? Artemis? Ollie's voice is gentle and calm, quivering only slightly. The breaker box is down in the basement, right? Can you show me where? The bird stands speechless for a long moment, then nods. He drops his gaze and starts to shuffle towards the basement door. Oh. We'll be right back, Ollie says to the room at large, then seems to reconsider. Though it might be best if everyone sees where it is, in case this happens again. Sure, we'll come with. I motion to the other two and start following Ollie. The basement is spacious, though dimly lit by a few small snow-covered windows. Aided by his phone flashlight, Ollie locates the breaker box and quickly finds the trip switch. There we go. That should do it. Hunter sighs in relief and claps him on the back. Wow, good thinking, Ollie. I don't know why, but I never thought it would be the circuit breaker. Yeah, me neither. I guess it's because there's been so many power outages already. The dino blushes and scratches the back of his head. I mean, the wiring in my building sucks and I tend to use a lot of plugs at once, so I'm used to having to reset the circuits a lot. Speaking of, I'll keep my desktop unplugged for now. I think that was probably what did it. Huh? You sure? I bet we can find some other stuff to unplug so you can still use it. No, that doesn't seem very fair. I still have my laptop, and it's my fault that everyone got so worked up anyway. No. Artemis speaks up for the first time, sheepish and halting. It was my fault. I got a little carried away. He looks at each of us in turn. Sorry, I was just worried about... His eyes flick to Ollie for an instant. About everyone. I was trying to keep everyone safe and calm, and I didn't do a good job of that. Hey, no worries, bud. Hunter reassures him softly. No hard feelings, okay? We were all a little stressed out. Yeah, we're all friends here. Don't worry about it, Artie. The bird scratches his head and smiles slightly. Thinking about it, I guess Wofi was right. It was starting to feel like we were all friends, even though some of us had only met yesterday. Let's head back upstairs, huh? I think we might have left the stove on. Oh, right. Artemis turns and hustles back up the stairs, and we all follow, sharing smiles with each other. I hang back with Ollie as we re-enter the living room, and folks start to go their separate ways. Really good call, Ollie. You saved us all a big headache. It was nothing, really. He glances over at the kitchen, where Artemis and Rofi are still figuring out lunch. Here, follow me up to my room again. I want to make sure everything's disconnected properly. Sure. As he goes to work unplugging the various computer wires, Ollie talks to me quietly from underneath the desk. This may seem a little strange to say, but please don't think badly of Artemis because of this. He can just be a little overprotective at times, especially when it comes to me. Yeah, I can tell, to be honest. But I promise it doesn't come from a place of malice. He can be a little controlling, but only when he's worried about someone. Finishing his work, Ollie looks up at me with serious eyes. I know he cares about all of us here, not just me. He's really warmed up to the rest of you as well, far quicker than he normally does. And, well, it's nice to see. Between the two of us, he may seem like the more outgoing one, but honestly, he has as much trouble making friends as I do. Something in Ollie's eyes catches my attention. A deep, tender warmth. Makes me want to ask, Hey, sorry if this is a little forward, but... Ollie blinks at me questioningly. Are you and Artemis a thing? A thing? Oh! Ollie turns redder than anyone I've ever seen. Far redder than Rofi. Impressive for such a green dino. Oh, you mean no. We are not a thing. Ollie mumbles, frantically twiddling his claws, eyes shooting around the room. Hey, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have pried. Just based on the way you two talk about each other, I guess I just wouldn't be surprised if everyone else was thinking the same thing. Really? Oh. Well, no. I mean, it's not like I wouldn't. Look, it's okay, I'll drop it. Like I said, I shouldn't have brought it up. Sorry. No, we're not a thing. We're very good friends. In the same way that you and Rofi are. He smiles at me, seemingly glad to have found his voice. Its stomach turns slightly, though I'm not entirely sure why. Or at least I don't really want to think about why. Right, of course, makes sense. A bit of awkwardness still hangs in the air as Ollie fiddles a bit more with his setup. But as I start to check my phone, he speaks up. If you don't mind, I think I'd like to take a shower and freshen up. Oh, sure. Today's been a little more exciting than I'd bargained for. Ollie chuckles slightly, running his claws through his crest. Agreed, I didn't sleep that well either. You too, huh? Well, if you ever find yourself awake in the middle of the night, shoot me a text. There's a decent chance I'll be awake then. Deal. Enjoy your shower. Theo left towels and everything else we might need in the bathroom, so you should be all set. Thanks. I'll see you around, Leo. See you around, Ollie. I shut the door behind me and immediately start kicking myself for prying. Come on, Leo, don't you remember what curiosity does to cats? Ollie was so embarrassed. As I start to make my way downstairs, I remember his request. Please don't think badly of Artemis. Maybe I should go check on him. Out of all of us, he seemed the most stressed out by the day's events. Then my stomach growls in protest, reminding me that it's past lunchtime already. I could definitely use a bite. I bet I'll find Rofi in the kitchen. And where there's food, I'll probably find Hunter, too. What should I do first? Check on Artemis. Food can wait for now. Last I saw Artemis, he was heading to the kitchen to clean up. As I head down the stairs, Rofi zooms past me, then stops. Oh, Leo, there's food on the kitchen counter. He holds up a plate of fried dumplings. Old Hunter was too lazy to come grab some for himself, so I have a delivery to make. Really? I thought he loved going up and downstairs. Yeah, but he loves making me do it even more. By the way, is Artemis still in the kitchen? Yep, he's just cleaning up. Gotcha. Thanks, Rofi. See ya. Fire. I take one last deep breath and walk into the kitchen. Hey, Artemis. Hey, come down to eat? Sort of. To be honest, I mostly just wanted to check in on you. The bird blinks at me, obviously surprised. After all the commotion, I mean. Just wanted to make sure you're doing okay. Oh. Well. Sure, I'm alright. I mean, I'm the one who made trouble for everyone else, so... If anything, you should be worrying about them. Okay, well, I'm worrying about you too. Fair enough. I'm a little annoyed with myself. That's all. I hate it when I panic like that. Sometimes when bad things happen, my brain immediately jumps to the worst case scenario. And once I've envisioned it, it's hard to shake. And I can get a little... Well, you saw me. He stares into his lap, wings drooping all the way to his sides. I did, yeah. But I also saw you apologize. Real quick, too, like immediately after. Most folks would have waited hours or days or just not done it at all. To be honest, that means a lot. It's one of the reasons why we were all so quick to forgive. Don't worry about it too much, okay? I think the rest of us have already moved on. If you say so. At that moment, we hear the front door creak open, and Artemis immediately gets up out of his seat. Must be Theo. Look, I know we just had that talk and all, but I'm still going to give him shit for leaving his phone here. I snort, gesturing for him to lead the way. Seems fair to me. It was pretty dumb. The fox looks even more tired than usual, stiffly bending over to remove his snow-caked boots. I shoot Artemis a look, and he nods in understanding. I'll pull my punches. Together we walk up to the front door and greet him properly. Hey, Theo. Oh, hey, you two. Sorry, I didn't think I'd be gone so long. Sure, makes sense. Artemis pauses a moment before continuing. You forgot your phone. He pulls the device out of one of his pockets and hands it to Theo. Yeah, I realized that eventually, but I was in the middle of something and I didn't have time to go back. Helping folks with shoveling. Among other things. Have you eaten since this morning? Theo opens his mouth to answer, but his stomach beats him to it. He grins sheepishly. No? The bird sighs. Theo, I don't want to give you a hard time, but please, next time you go out, remember to take your phone. We had some issues with the breaker box today, and I had no way to get in touch with you. Theo's eyebrows shoot up. Oh, yeah, I'm afraid the wiring of this old house isn't great. Sorry. I was just anxious to get out there, and that's all. It's fine, Theo. We just worry about you, that's all. You've got to take care of yourself, too. I left you a plate. It's at your usual place on the table. Theo opens his mouth to say something, then seems to change his mind. Oh, thanks, Artemis. I appreciate it. Artemis nods, gives me one last smile, and slips away up the stairs. I'm guessing he wants to be alone for a little while. Now just the two of us, Theo turns to me, clearly embarrassed. Oh, I reckon I got off easy, huh? Yeah, I think you did. He was being serious, though. We were all a little worried. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can, our Patreon, and our YouTube membership if you can. They're all up now. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!